Austrian Darts Open live from the Multiversum in Vienna, and it's Poland versus Finland as Krzysztof Ratajski, the Polish champion, takes on Kim Viljanen, a man who is, well, he's won twice as much money as the guy in second place in the Scandinavian Darts Corporation rankings so far this year. Kim Viljanen, seen him at the World Championship, seen him on the European Tour this year already. Certainly seen him in the past, but we will be seeing him in Leverkusen as well, Kim Viljanen. But Krzysztof Ratajski, well, he's putting himself in with a very good chance of doing all sorts of things, playing solely the European Tour this year, because he's qualified for every single one of them. He'll be in Leverkusen as well. There'll be one day where we've got the 4 remaining Eastern European qualifiers all held on one day. And are you going to bet against him winning all 4 of them? His record in qualifying this year is 31 wins and 0 defeats.
Krzysztof to throw first. Game on.
And he won the ball as well, so he throws first in this one. Rob Malarkey, alongside me, Dan Dawson, in the commentary box for it.
Yeah, 19th on the European Tour Order of Merit this year with £10,000. He's got at least £1,000 to come this weekend. At least another grand next weekend as well, because as Dan said, he's already qualified. He booked his placing at Leverkusen last night as well. And then he's got the qualifiers for 9, 10, 11 and 12 to come at the end of August. And right now, you would not bet against him completing a clean sweep. Yet to go beyond the second round of one of these Euro Tour events, though. He's made the second round on 4 occasions this year. Came up against Peter Wright in Gibraltar, and also in the German Open as well. Came up against Mensur Suljovic too in the European Darts Grand Prix in Sindelfingen.
The thing is with these Euro Tour events, this first round is completely open draw, so you can get any, you can end up anywhere in the draw. Now, Krzysztof Ratajski, if he wins this, he's got Peter Wright again. Like, what does he have to do to get away from that man? Some people complain about the seeding, saying, oh, people get stuck at like 8 and 16, they're always meeting the same people, and they need to change the seeding. Krzysztof Ratajski isn't even seeded. All that happens is he goes to a tournament, wins his first game, gets Peter Wright, and then puts up a brave fight and loses.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he wasn't disgraced in losing 6-3 to Peter Wright in Gibraltar. He broke his throw to level the match at 2 apiece. But then in 4 of the next 5 legs, he didn't have a single dart at a double, so it was a match of 2 halves, that one.
Oh, hang about, Krzysztof. Krzysztof, the Della, and going the Della route. Oh, but he doesn't pin the double 12.
Gimme requires 75.
Well, chance for a break here then for Viljanen. Tops then for the break.
35.
Yeah, a bit of a let off there for
24.
There we go, double 12. He does hit it this time around, Krzysztof Ratajski.
Second leg, Kim to
gets
throw
the first leg.
Game on.
Kim Viljanen, just 1 dart missed. Viljanen, he's got the look of like sort of mild-mannered Scandinavian accountant by day, but he also there's also something about him which suggests he might have several dead bodies in his cellar. Like he may have killed and he will kill again. That's the vibe I get from Kim Viljanen.
I appreciate why you are getting that vibe. I think to suggest he's got bodies in the cellar is maybe...
I'm not suggesting he does have bodies in his cellar, or that he has killed and will kill again. All I'm saying is that he can pull off that look.
Is this in the film starring Zoran Lurchbacher as well?
That's, yeah, obviously.
In the Hypercane movie.
137.
Well, we have seen him on the European Tour before, Kim Viljanen. He made his debut in Europe at the event in Dusseldorf last summer. He beat Martin Schindler 6-1 that day before
84.
6-1 defeat by Gary Anderson. So this is his second appearance on the European Tour. But like Dan says, he's qualified for Leverkusen next weekend as well. He beat Maras Razma of Latvia
60
to get through that one. Razma again lost in qualifying for the event in Maastricht as well. So Ulf Seder will see him again on the European Tour this year. Viljanen here threatening the big one, but
156.
Didn't want to leave himself the double 6.
Absolutely fantastic setup from Kim Viljanen. 156 to leave double 18.
60. Can you require 36?
Bends the wire.
He
And follows
shot
it
in the
in.
second leg.
Textbook stuff
Kim
from Kim Viljanen.
They'll let Krzysztof to throw first. Game on.
We saw him recently in the World Cup as well, of course, Kim Viljanen, alongside Marco Cantelli, who he beats in the final round of qualifying for this tournament. Won that one 6-5. He also saw off our friend Veo Vinica and Per Lawson as well.
99.
Yeah, Marco Cantelli's the guy in second in the 2017 rankings in the SDC, the Scandinavian Darts Corporation, where they've got their own tour, playing a number of events around
99.
Sweden and Finland and Norway. Copenhagen, Denmark as well, I believe they play.
Yeah.
But Cantelli has literally got exactly half of the amount of money that Viljanen has won this year. He has been dominant.
Yeah, and it was winning some of those Scandinavian titles last year that saw him qualify for the World Championship.
100.
It was his third appearance at Ali Pali. He beat Ross Snook in the prelim, but then could only win one leg against Van Gerwen. In a 3-0 defeat.
134.
So he's been on the biggest stage of all. He's on the big stage here in Europe as well, Kim Viljanen. 35 years old.
100. Give me a recall. 134.
Ratajski thought he might have been tempted to use the bullseye with his last dart, because a 25 would have got him to 97. He can finish it in 2 darts. Viljanen's needing all 3 to finish this, and he needed the treble 14.
94. Krzysztof Ratajski 102.
Can he give himself a dart? No, he cannot.
$70.
Gives himself double 16, but Kim Viljanen for a break of throw. Lovely stuff. 14 dart hold, 13 dart break, and Kim Viljanen, the fin, into the lead in this one.
First. Game on.
Yeah, 2 from 4 on the doubles now. Very healthy average too.
$140.
Average is just over 104 at the moment. 106 now.
140.
No sign of it dropping. No sign of it dropping at all. That's a maximum for Kim Viljanen, and the top player from Scandinavia is putting on a show here in Vienna. I know we're only 3.5 legs in.
140.
I thought genuinely that Jamie Bain might be the top performer that we'd see today after his average of almost 100. But Kim Viljanen
is not missing much.
121.
Oh, word. 20 for tops for an 11 dart leg and a 3-1 lead. It's not a bad leg of darts, it's from Krzysztof Ratajski, but I'm not sure he's going to get a look in.
140. Give me requires 60.
A great leg of darts, in fact, from Krzysztof. Was a little bit close to the treble. But it does not matter, because Kim Viljanen, 11 darter, he's gone 14, 13, 11. Viljanen is on fire.
$60.
Leg on leg improvement. We'll have to go some to improve again.
81.
Rare. Is that difficult? Does he go either side? Does he go underneath?
He shot to the fifth leg.
Just underneath, and it is 3-2. Krzysztof Ratajski closes the gap, and he'll be wondering whether he's just drawn the short straw again here, Krzysztof, because I keep saying, you know, he turns up to these events and he wins his opening game and then gets beaten by Peter Wright. That's happened on a couple of occasions, and he could well face Peter Wright here again this weekend. But last time out, for example,
137.
when we were in Hamburg, he averaged 96.8 in his first round game and was still beaten. I mean, it was the highest losing average we saw.
Yeah,
on the opening day.
Pipe produced the highest average that day as well, so yeah, you're right.
It's, you know, Krzysztof can, I mean, he's played superbly in the qualifiers, and he's played very well once he's got to these tournaments this year. I think he's going to use it as a springboard to go and give the full tour a go next year and try and get his tour card. We'll see how successful he can be this year. He should be at the European Championship. Maybe he could do something special there. But look at this from Viljanen, 177.
Well, the thing about the European Championship is the draw is
60.
even more likely to throw up a... Because there's only 8 seeds, isn't there, effectively?
Yeah, it's always... And it'll be done on the European Order of Merit. The top 32 players over the course of these 12 Euro Tour events will compete in Hasselt in Belgium towards the end of the year. Krzysztof looks to fill it up, and does do. The maximum. Leaves himself double 14. Will he get a go at it? Viljanen for another sub-15 dart leg. Double 16 he wants. Double 16 he gets for a 14 darter and 4-2. And once again, Kim Viljanen has thrown a very strong leg of darts. Krzysztof Ratajski's put in a belter of a leg of darts and doesn't get a go at the double he's left himself.
Yeah, 4 from 6 on his double so far, Kim Viljanen. The average is still sky high as well.
Look at that, 99 for Krzysztof, 105 for Kim Viljanen. Last year, Phil Taylor won this title in his smash and grab raid on the Euro Tour, the one European Tour event that he turned up to. And Taylor, the highest average he had over the course of the whole weekend was 104.2. That was in the semi-finals when he beat Kyle Anderson. He actually survived a couple of match darts from Anderson, who averaged 105. Kim Viljanen is playing at that kind of level right now.
And there will be those who will be asking, can he maintain this? And there is a rare visit without a treble for Viljanen.
Yeah,
Ratajski knows this is a leg that he can't really afford to lose.
94.
On his throw, Viljanen's not posting massive scores here. 60 followed by a 94. Oh, perfect, double 12.
129.
Krzysztof Ratajski missed double 12 for the 138 earlier on. He misses double 12 for the 141. If Kim Viljanen takes out the 107, Krzysztof Ratajski, well, this is going to hurt. This will hurt so much.
91.
And it would have been another 15 or sub-15 leg for Kim Viljanen had he taken that, but he didn't.
Shot in the 7th leg. Krzysztof Ratajski
keeps himself alive here by taking out double, and he trims it to 4-3.
Well, we have an absolute belting game of darts on here between the top man from Finland and the top man from Poland. Fighting out here in Austria for a chance to take on the world number 3.
60.
A man who dominated the European Tour at the start of the year, Peter Snakebite Wright.
And those people who were questioning whether Viljanen could maintain this may well be looking to the fact now it's
55.
4 successive sub-100 visits here for him. And he's straight into the 5 here. Maybe, just maybe, the Rawanit derailed.
85.
60 is backed up by an 85.
$81. $100.
Another one of those, ton 40.
100.
Would have left him in a good position to steal the darts in this leg. As it is, he's still got an opportunity here to find the break that he needs, because once again, Viljanen is
100.
struggling to find the trebles, although he pulls one out of the bag with the very last dart in hand there to get down to 156. But Ratajski looking to stay in contention.
Well, that leads for 170. Viljanen
156.
156. 2 treble 20s for double 18. Happily stay there, looking for the ton 40 to leave double 8.
100.
As it is, he should get 2 darts for the leg unless Krzysztof Ratajski can pull out the biggest finish of the lot. Oh, just above the treble bed.
Nudged the wire, didn't it?
81.
Yeah,
Here we require 56.
So, to re-establish this two-lay cushion, 2 goes at tops.
36.
Chance.
Krzysztof
Kim Viljanen,
89.
who has been so good at taking out checkouts when Krzysztof Ratajski has been breathing down his neck, finally misses one, and Ratajski gets a go, a double 5. And
79.
he misses.
Here we require 20.
Well, that was the chance. You feel Viljanen will not let this one slip him by. Yeah, double 10 is found with the very first dart, and well, it's the first leg he's won that's been more than 15 legs.
Game on.
19 in the end. But he won't care about that because he's now just 1 leg away from a place in the second round here in Vienna and a meeting with Peter Wright tomorrow.
99.
Peter Wright, the 2 seed, winner of 3 Euro Tour events already this year. Still at the top of the European Tour order of merits, but that will change if Michael van Gerwen wins this weekend.
Well, Krzysztof Ratajski's been around for a number of years, and he's been a big player in the BDO and WBF. You know, he had a run, made the last 16 of the Lakeside this year. He's close to going even further, making the quarterfinals, and who knows what might have happened had Ratajski managed to get through that last 16 encounter. But he seems to have got better and better on the European Tour as he's got to grips with playing this format and these stages against
101.
players like Peter Wright. If Kim Viljanen, if his progress has benefited from playing in the SDC or PDC Nordic and Baltic as it's called now,
140.
and we're genuinely getting players who are going to be throwing ton and ton plus averages on a semi-regular basis from countries like Poland, Finland, then
60.
There's going to be some genuine international interest at big tournaments like the European Championship. Obviously, we've seen Kim at the Worlds, but you know, if Kim can
55.
get to a point where he plays like this on a regular basis, then he's going to start winning games at the World. He scored. Well, I mean, he's come down for the treble 16 and he hits it, so it's worked out really well. He's left double 16. I thought, to be honest, he'd just stay on the 20s. But oh, Kim Viljanen.
Hang on a moment.
To seal the deal, bullseye.
Well, in the end, he was some way off the mark there, but
32.
Okay, Ratajski to prolong the agony here and take us into a 9th leg. To a 10th leg. Not there yet.
A shot at the 9th flag. Krzysztof Ratajski, 7th flag, Kim to throw first. Game on.
Well, James Wilson missed match dart to beat Ronnie Huybrechts. Never led in that game, Ronnie Huybrechts, until the final dart went in and he nicked it 6-5.
41.
Krzysztof Ratajski, all right, he did lead 1-0. It was then 3-1 and 4-2 and 5-3 down. Could he produce a similar act of escapology, having survived a match dart? Because already Viljanen's coming under pressure in this leg.
Yeah. Opening 41, backed up
66.
66. And there are just signs here that Viljanen is threatening just to run out of steam at the worst possible moment, and Ratajski is turning the screw at exactly the same time.
139.
Great opportunity to find the break that he needs.
99.
Ratajski
59.
doesn't get the treble he's after, but probably probably is going to get to a finish first. Maybe not.
Wow.
Well, treble 15 leaves the 170, and what a way to win it would be. Oh, that hurts.
40.
He's left the Della. Now, Krzysztof Ratajski in this match has had a 138 and a 141, both missed on double 12. He is going to get another go at the 138. Is it third time lucky? At a crucial moment, you may not see a better shot all weekend if this goes in. Oh, but it's not going to, and Viljanen will have a look at 74. It was nervy at the start of this leg from Viljanen with the finishing line in sight. Can he get over it here? 74 remain.
Yep, 14s was the route, so 20 for Tops instead. Tops for a 6-4.
34. Krzysztof, you require 80.
Well, it's the sort of match, I think, that warrants a deciding leg. It's been a belting contest, and Ratajski looking to take us into a decider with one dart in hand. And that's exactly what we have.
Krzysztof Ratajski.
One dart
really
at top.
Good contest,
final leg,
it had to go.
Fast.
Ratajski made sure that it did. He has survived a match start for a 6-4 defeat. He survived one for a 6-3 defeat. But Krzysztof Ratajski, the Polish champion, has somehow found a way to take us all the way to a deciding leg, and he has the throw.
100.
Well, it's no surprise that Viljanen's average has come crashing down to the mid-90 mark, but it's still a very, very healthy return indeed. The finishing at the start of the match was sublime from Viljanen. He's just lost his way over the last few legs, and Ratajski has plenty of momentum behind him here. Now we see the averages really coming together now.
Well, he couldn't stop hitting treble 20s earlier on in the game. And Kim Viljanen, the trebles have just dried up over the last 2.5 legs. And it means that Krzysztof Ratajski should get match darts. He has survived 2 himself already. But Krzysztof Ratajski is edging closer to yet another meeting with Peter Wright on a European Tour stage. And he's once again left a 138.
He's determined to do it today. But Viljanen's determined to make sure it's him that goes through to the second round. Ratajski won't go this time either.
58.
But he leaves the 80 that he took out in the last leg. And he took it out under huge pressure. And he could be under some major pressure here. Oh, misses the 25, which would have left him a 2-dot check out of 100. But Ratajski to close out a 6-5 win. Tops.
Oh, 40.
I don't even. It looked like he caught his second dart there.
It was a long way off. I don't know what happened there, but it was a long way off the target.
22.
And it's just given Viljanen a sniff here. Can he make it something more tangible? Maybe he can.
100.
Kim Viljanen has missed a match start in each of the last 3 legs, and Krzysztof Ratajski, having missed one himself already, looks at double top for a 6-5 win. Oh my word, he's hit the 1. Double 16. Missed match starts all over the place here.
14.
Krzysztof misses another 2. They've both missed 3 in total. Kim Viljanen looked set for the most agonising of defeats in his first European Tour appearance of 2017. But he has got over the line. Viljanen, stunning at the start of the match. He was averaging 105 halfway through it. Krzysztof Ratajski dragged himself back into it, took us to a deciding leg, but the Finn finishes it off on double 7, and he will face the world number 3 Peter Snakebite Wright in the second round tomorrow. We've got one more spot available in the second round from this afternoon's games, and it's between another Austrian, Christian Kallinger, who's looking to join his countryman Zoran Lerchbacher in the last 32, as he takes on the wanderer from Wolverhampton, the veteran Wayne Jones.